Okay, today's video is about all the Aiwa brand boomboxes I have, and still am wanting to repair and sell. Let me start here with this model here, which is a Aiwa TPR 990, which I used to own once, and I sold it before I had an opportunity to go through. Now I want to wide out, wait, I'm going to start by saying I've got this here that I've sold, and I'm going to play this as a timer using my demonstration tape as a background. So that's on very low. Now I want to show this back here to my screen, if I can zoom in with the camera all the way. See, I'm trying to do this. Let's see here. I don't know what I'm showing here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is. Let's see here. This is in my folder. I don't know if I can get this. You see that up there? I need a pointer, I guess. Here, give me a pointer. See, this here is my, can I see this in the thing? Yeah. I need to get the camera up a bit higher. There we go. This is my computer, the Boombox K, all PDF and Aiwa boomboxes, right? So there we are. I've got a whole bunch of, let me wide that back out, all right? Wide that back out, center it back. That's pretty close. All right, that's pretty well. All right. So anyway, so let me minimize that. Now let me start here. These are the PDFs that I pulled out. I have the CSR10. Can you read that? Just pause the video. I'm going to try and get through this as best I can. So I've never had a silver one. I've had a black one. All right. And then we go to this one here. Here's the black one again. And then here is, I have a CS230, I have a red one. I've never had a 240, I've never had an R20, or an R, whatever that is. I've never had these. Okay. Then this one here is, okay. I have a 770, see if I can make that bigger, there we go. So I have a 770, which looks like that, and then I have a 880, okay. I haven't repaired this one. I repaired this one, but anyway. You see all that? Okay, so you can stop and read and whatever. And then I have the CA220, I have the CAW20, and I have the CA70, but not the 30. Now I do have, I can't remember. And then here is this, okay, I have the CA30, I do have that, that's why I put it here. Okay. And then I have the CAW30, and then I have the CA770 in a different version. Okay, so it looks like that as opposed to the other one. It's got all this information about it. Alright. And then going back to the CSR10, wait, okay. I had one of these, so here. I'm going to try and open with, okay, here we go. So back in 2018, I had this CAR10, which is the American model, alright? And I'm just going to try and, this is how I repaired this, so let's make sure of the model number. This is the CAR10L. See that? R10L. Alright. Anyway, so I'm just trying to race through these because I've probably showed this before, but that's how it comes apart. Okay. And this model is a dual motor, so that motor you see off to the side there, that's the capstan motor. Right there, that's the capstan motor. Okay. And then this is the rewind fast forward motor. So it's got two motors. So here's the other motor underneath that panel there, and then here's the second motor. Alright, so and this had the anyway, you know what that is. So here I am taking it apart and servicing it, cleaning it. Takes a big old flat belt and just and we're done. So now let me close out of that one and just minimize that, and then we got this one here, which is the one I worked on. Let's see here. This is CSR1. Alright? I didn't want to do it that way. I want to go this way. So here is the CSR1, and this is all the stuff I use. Denatured alcohol, cleaner, electronics cleaner, air can stuff. Alright. So there's the top of it. And the bottom. That end to that end. And this is a CSR1. Okay, can you see that? CSR1. So there is a difference. Okay. And then comes apart like that. Yeah, the first time ever I had a hard time getting it open. And yes, the the spindles are missing, but I put them back in. Mind you, notice the date on this. This is 2021. This was worked on, okay? Again, it's a dual motor. Takes a very wide belt. This belt was evidently no good. That's why it failed. Oh, and let me take you back to this. This is a very important picture. This is how you adjust the speed control of the motor, by putting a screwdriver into that hole and adjusting the speed. Okay, so it's not on the motor, so don't try and stick a screwdriver into that hole because there's nothing there to adjust the speed with. Alright, got that? That's how you adjust the speed or pitch of the motor. It's off. It's on this board, alright? Okay. So there we're done. Now, I'm going to go to, no, okay, now, a couple days ago, or let's wait, open with, what happened here? No. No, wait. No. Come on. Oh, it's slowed down on me. Okay, I have to wake up that. Come on, wake up. Too many hard drives here. There we go. So this was done 15/10. Today's the 16th, so I did this yesterday. I again adjusted the speed because I thought the speed was running just a tad fast in the video that I made the other day, or yesterday, or 2 days ago. So again, I took it open and I adjusted the speed, and I just wanted to show it like that. So there's that picture. And here's a picture of it, putting it before I put it back together. It's got a rotating head. It's very clean. And then here it is all back together with all three of these that I'm shipping off to Georgia. Not Georgia, USA, but Georgia near Russia. shipping them. This model and this model, they both work. This one doesn't do anything. It's a Sanyo M7780L model. This one's got shortwave. And this one here, which is a M7880K, it also has shortwave. And then, of course, this is the one I'm playing right here, right now. Alright, so now I'm going to leave this room with the camera. Okay, so, and tripod. So I want to show you the rest of the radios that I have that are Aiwa. So I'm going to keep this playing. I'm going to turn it down just a tad. Okay, and there's no Facebook on this, it's just YouTube. So, while we're at it, let's see, I've got that going like that. I've got 11 minutes. Okay, so this radio just needs the controls, deoxit. There's my, that stuff, denatured alcohol, that's got mineral oil in it. Here is the, what do you call it, deoxit gold number 5, that's the stronger stuff. This has got fader, it's got more lubricant in it. There's a can of air. Yes, that's carburetor cleaner. Yes, it does help getting other stuff off, but I prefer to use denatured alcohol and so on and so forth. We got a whole bunch of tools here and just other stuff. All right, we got our Zentner batteries, which were where does it say Zentner on here? There it is. It says Zentner right there. Anyway, that's what I'm going to. I'm trying to get away from these alkaline batteries because they just don't last as long as those do. So now I'm okay. So am I done here? Let's see here. So got other radios to work on. Here are the other 2 radios over there in the chair. Right? Just zoom into them. There they are. Okay. I'm going to pack those out hopefully today. Now, over here is a CSJ50, is that right? That's an Aiwa, okay? And so, like that. And there's a, well, you know what that is, right? And then here's another favorite model of mine, a 5100. And then down here on the floor is yet another 5100, or 550. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to bring this with me. Alright, so let's bring this with me. Put this to the floor. Try not to trip. Okay, so leaving this room. Alright, so. Okay, so. Leaving that room. Okay. We're going into what is known as the bedroom. Okay, let me turn the light on. See, I don't have enough room in here for everything. Okay, so, okay. Now this is the remainder. Well, let's see. First, let me just hold it up like this. I don't have time to get everything down from all the shelving stuff that I have, but here are the 2. There is the Aiwa 770. And the other Aiwa 770 right next to it, okay? And then, what other Aiwas? Those are Sanyos. They're similar. I don't think I have any more big Aiwas in this room. Okay, we're not going to go there. Alright, so this primarily, I think I've got all the Sanyos down and out, so I want to show you two like this. So just wide this out, right? Okay, there we go. So, is this one still playing? Yeah, there it is, still playing. So I'll put this up over here on top of that one that's also repaired. Alright, so, oops, tripped on the tripod. Okay, so I want to flip this around so I can see it. So here is a Aiwa CSW88, alright. It's a double cassette, Japanese domestic model product. Here's a black one, okay. Neither of these work. Well, they do. I think the radios work, and this one's got a cassette stuck in it, but I just haven't had a chance to repair these, alright. Then I have What is this? This is a Aiwa J36 Japanese domestic model. I did repair this one, but it only has sound on this side. Tape deck works, everything works. Only sound out of that speaker, nothing out of this one. So I don't know what's wrong there. So what did I do? I bought another one. All right. So here's a red one, but this one's got a anyway. And then since that one had a funny thing, so I bought here's another one. Okay, so there's like that. Right? And then I don't have batteries in all of these. Am I wired out all the way? Okay. Then let me turn that down. Maybe you can't hear me. I want to use that for a time. Okay. Then I have an Aiwa CS230. So here's an Aiwa CS230. This one does work completely, and the secret with these, a lot of people don't understand, is that this has a stereo line input right here. So when you flip it to tape to FM, or well, if you plug in a 3.5mm stereo jack into this and put it on radio, it also acts as a auxiliary input or stereo, so you can plug in your cell phone or any other stereo item to it. Okay. Then that's a 230, right? Then we have a stereo 210, and this one works. Does the same thing. It's missing the little knobs or the things on top here. This also works completely, and it also has the very same thing. Again, a little secret here. These two left and right deals right here. These are your left and right auxiliary input. Again, you need a dual mono 3.5mm input jack to make a line in through this device. So again, if you put it in, if you put it on radio and plug into here, it'll discombobulate the radio and let you play your whatever line-in device through this machine. All right, or you can. All right, so much. All right. And then that was the. Let's see, what's this one? This is a 210 model, right? 210 model. Okay. Then we have the 200 Aiwa, and it, believe it or not, does the same thing. It has a, I think it. Wait, does it? Yeah, it has. Okay. On the end, if you can see that, it has the line-in input right there. Again, dual mono, and if you put it on radio, the radio will discombobulate and lets you play your line in through it. Alright, so but this one has a cassette deck that works, and this also has 4 bands. Okay, so it has 4 bands. Again, it's missing a little thing on top. Who cares? Matter of fact, all of these are missing little caps, but they stick out far enough you can still operate them. Right? So this looks like that. This has shortwave, volume, tone, and line in. Lovely. Okay. All right. And then we have this one here. This is the Aiwa 300. Okay. And this one I repaired. It all works, but the cassette deck doesn't like to stay playing. I don't understand that. It's a solenoid controlled tape deck mechanism. I'm not going to get into that. So I bought, and this is the American version, alright? So I bought the Japanese domestic model version in red. Here's this one. And then I haven't had it, I think, what, I can't remember. Anyway, see if this will show up, but so I have 2 of these, alright? One does work, or one is repairable, the other one is not repairable as far as the cassette deck goes. That's as far as I got with that, alright? So there's that. There's these 2, alright? And then I have 2 of this, which is the, wait, 2 of these, which is the Aiwa oh gosh, okay, J50 or CS500. So it's the J50 in Japan or the CS500 in the USA. So I have the Japan versions here. I'm working on one of these presently. This one I believe I can repair, but the other one I cannot repair. All right, and I've been working on that since February of this year, 2023. All right, so then, so these are all. Let me take this off the tripod. It's a little bit easier to wave it around. Okay, so that's 20 minutes. Wow. So anyway, hope to repair this one and that one and make at least one of these J36s work. The J30 does work. The 210 does work. The 200 does work, but it's missing the little switch cap covers. And then, like I said, these here, that one works, and these two red ones don't work just yet. There's my favorite model. This is very hard to find that goes full bandwidth on the FM scale. And there is a Prosonic back there, which is something else I got to work on again. Alright, what else? I'm just staying Iowa. Okay. So again, we get out of this room, we go into the radio room. Alright. And here's some of these. Like, wide out. Okay, there's some of those. Alright, so now, I should have brought the, well, okay. I had to get down a bunch of radios to get out, so there is, whatever that is, Sanyo, okay. Had to get down this thing here so I could show this Aiwa, which is a Aiwa CAW30. It's a little dusty, but it's all there. And this one has, let's see here, this has Dolby right there. There's your Dolby switch, okay. And it's got dual decks. It's a 3-piece model, okay. So it looks like that. And it's repairable, I just haven't gotten around to it. This one is complete. It's got the antenna. Wait, there's the antenna. Whoopee, okay. And then over here is a Japanese domestic model. I'm not going to pull this thing out because it's just too much to get to. There's one with, that's a similar to the Aiwa 100 model, okay, which is a single deck model, but they included a 5-band equalizer. And then over here, again, I'm not going to get this thing out. This is the CA70, and I'm not missing any parts. The parts are in the battery compartment. I simply took them off so I wouldn't lose them. Okay. And then, like I said, I had to get the M90 down so I could show these right up here. Okay, so here is on the top shelf the Aiwa, whatever model that is. What is that? That is the W10. W meaning has 2 decks. And this one up here is the Acoustic 3D, which has the passive radiator in the bottom, which has a port that goes between this speaker cabinet and the main cabinet and allow the bass from this speaker to come out through here by way of a passive radiator that's in between the bottom of this model, okay, and like that. Now where's the other? Oh yeah, down here. And then we have, here is an Aiwa CA30. Okay, it's toast. Doesn't work at all. It's only good for parts, so I'll sell it if anybody's interested in it. And the parts are not missing. They're in the battery compartment. And then I don't have it labeled here, but here is the other CA30. This one is repairable. Okay, and this, like I said, this one here is toast. So there's 2 of them. There's that one, the CA30 with not a label on it, and then next to it is a Aiwa 600, and in front of it is an Aiwa 660. Okay, so just haven't had a chance to get around to repairing these, but I will when I have a chance. Alright, so I do have these. And so that's pretty much all the Aiwas I do have that I know of, that I can find in the radio room, my room, and elsewhere. Okay, so Good day, bye-bye. Oh, that's right. So that was Mom. So I just have other radios in here. I have JVC, Toshiba, Sony, General Electric, Panasonic. I have a Akai. There's my. Where's the Akai? There's the Akai. I've got like 3 Akais. I've got a Lasonic up here, which I'm in talks with somebody about that. You have to, anyway. Okay, so what else? Sanyo's. All right, we're done here. All right, so let's get out of here. And yes, oh yeah, yes, I have power cords. Okay, and yes, well, you can't see in the dark. Yeah, there's my Nakamichi Denon, my only reel-to-reel. Got one of those. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Let's see here. And I got just other stuff. All right. So I'll just end here. Yeah. So this is how I walk into this room. All right. So 26 minutes. Hope I didn't break into 2 files. All right. So thanks very much for letting me sell this to you. Good day, bye-bye, thanks for watching, gotta go. Next stop is packaging this up. Bye-bye, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, gotta go.